these are not elastic, so they don't expand. However, we can blow these up relatively quickly. So everyone should have one. It's probably best if you work with a partner. I'm going to be working with Rebecca for this one. So the first thing that you do is tie one of the ends with a knot. Sort of like this. That way, when you blow into it, the air doesn't escape from one end. So this bag is about 4 feet long, right?
No, that one's 8 long.
long.
It works best if the bag is the same length as you are tall. So if you're having it with your kids, cut the bags in half, 4 feet instead of 8 feet.
Alright, so how many breaths do you think it's going to take to blow up this bag?
A lot.
A lot? Alright.
Why doesn't somebody try and tell us how many breaths it takes them?
How many breaths does it take to get this?
Yeah. Reminds me of the Tootsie Roll commercial, right?
Exactly.
So somebody, seriously, try it. Let's see how many it takes. I want to know. For 8 feet, because we did 4 feet the other day.
Do we have a rule called no passing out?
Yeah.
Alright,
No
so
passing out rule.
hold on. When you're blowing the bag, try and hold it straight so it doesn't curve down.
One, two.
Wow.
Give it all rest.
You know what, Marie? She looks like she's about to pass out. Can you help her out a little bit?
Yeah, alright. I think we can blow this up in 1 or 2 breaths, so let's try it. 2 breaths. There you go. So maybe if I had a little bit stronger lung capacity, maybe I could blow it up more.
Back up a little bit.
Oh, there she goes.
There you go. That's 1 breath right there.
One.
Try and stand farther away from the bag.
1 foot away.
There you go.
Wow.
Very good.
That was, how did that happen?
Would you like to try? I'll explain it after everyone has a chance. So.
That's how if you're farther away.
Keep it 1 foot away from your face.
We're going to talk about it in just a moment. Yeah. We're going to talk about why.
Like there's some
Like that's really good.
static pulling in of something.
It's not the static, but it's close. No, she's going to tell you in just a moment.
Alright.
My hypothesis.
Your hypothesis.
You're good with your hypotheses today, Tom. We like your hypotheses.
Maybe we just fight with them. That's good.
You know what's going to happen.
Alright, so now we want to know, why does this work? Well, there's a, it works because you are inflating the bag quickly using the air from the atmosphere as well as your breath. And when you blow into the bag, there's a high pressure of air in the atmosphere, and it forces its way to an area of low pressure, and this is created by the stream of air from your lungs. And this principle is called the Bernoulli principle. So the Bernoulli effect.
So to give you a pictorial idea here. So if this is the bag that you're holding open, if you have it pinched and then you have your mouth here blowing in, okay, if you have your mouth really close blowing in, the only air that's getting in here is from your mouth. But if instead of pinching it, you hold it wide open, and your mouth is here, and your mouth blows the air, now it blows all of the air between you and the bag into the bag. And do it a second time and watch how the air flows. The air will flow into the bag and then start to bounce back a little bit. When it bounces back at you is really when you want to tighten it, because that's when it's at its fullest.
And it's even drawing air from
from all the way around.
outside because
It
this
goes,
is going
because it's causing the
faster.
pressure she was talking about, pulls all this air to come around this way. It's the same way the airplanes work. The air gets pulled in a particular direction.
So the low air pressure,
is caused by the fast-moving air in your breath, which lowers the
So
air
it's
pressure
taking
right
all this
around
air
it.
here, so the molecules are gone here, so these molecules start to move in.
so if you drew a wing up there, then you could explain how,
Okay, if air starts here,
Other way.
the other way around, okay. Air starts here, okay? There's two air molecules. Air molecules are gonna reach here at the same amount of time, okay? But the distance for it to go there and the distance for it to go there are different. Therefore, this air moves faster than this air, and because it's moving faster than that air, there's less pressure up here than there is down here. More pressure pushes up on the plate.
that's the lift.
Yep.
Wow.
Part of that is that our breath is the one on the bottom
It's the fast-moving stream on top
there. That's our breath.
that's causing the low pressure. Right, and then so if your low pressure is blowing into the bag, then the rest of that air is going to be drawn in with it. You can do the same, have the kids say, if you have a shower curtain at home, you can turn on the air, that brush also causes faster moving air molecules, causes the low pressure, and your curtain will come in a little bit when you first turn the water on, if they're observant enough. And they can kind of feel that sucking in of the shower curtain. That's the same air pressure difference because the fast moving water causes the air to move faster. Shower curtain.
I just laugh because I know Johnny keeps smacking.
Right? And you're like, shower curtain.
As long as you're not at the base all the time.
Yeah, right.
There's actually two things in play there. When my son takes a shower, it pulls in more, not because the water is at any higher pressure, but because he uses hotter water. And so there's less pressure in there because everything's so much further apart.
Oh yeah, I come out red.
So,
Alright, so we're gonna move on with the nurse talk with Caitlin.